Guys, I want you to tell me that the MOAS is getting closer without telling me that the MOAS is getting closer. The S&P, the Nasdaq Composite, the Dow, and the VIX. Year-to-date chart over here. So of course that's from 2022 introduction, January the 1st, up to where we are right now on the current date, which is the 19th. So we're seeing these dates and we're seeing how we're moving, okay? The VIX is up by 40%, so that's fair, but we're seeing all of the others being down significantly as well. So we're seeing things like the S&P falling by about 5% almost. We're seeing almost 9% drops on the Nasdaq Composite, and we're seeing the Dow fall by 4%. Now these really are quite big drops, and as I have said before, just look at this chart. There's like 1 or 2 green days on all of these charts. You know, we're having a green period over here, maybe one here, but it's just been a free fall other than that for the most part, all the way down. Shocking performance, and again, shout out to the user that posted this one. But yeah, I do think it is something to get us thinking before we do fully enter the video. So that was just a quick introduction to show you guys what's going on in the general market, especially when we think back to the price of AMC. We are not alone here, the wider market is falling as well. Now of course in this video we're going to be covering some great DD, as we always do. We publish many videos per day, so if you do enjoy AMC content, do subscribe. I do try and share the best of the best with you guys, so yeah, do subscribe if you can. But remember, as always, this is not financial advice, it's opinion related, and it's just something which I think is worth sharing with you. So now that I've said that, I'm disclosed that, we're going to dive in, and this is the first piece of info which I think is worth sharing. Whose Nose posted this 10 minutes ago. Unpopular opinion. Nothing may happen next week, but something big could happen weeks after. Either way, hodling to the end. Now that is an unpopular opinion. People want to see big things this week, and I do understand it. I think people have been more than patient, but I think there is also a case to be a bit more patient going forwards, because as we know, the MOAS, if it does happen, will be possibly life-changing money, and I'm more than happy to wait for that as long as it needs. But yeah, with these dates, whether it's tomorrow, next week, this Friday, whatever, people think of these dates and they get an image in their head and they think the MOAS is going to happen. All that happens then is that when it doesn't happen, or if it doesn't happen, people get disappointed. We've seen this many times in the past year. So as much as I do like to be bullish and optimistic about this Friday with the options, it is also fair to say there is an opposite side to that, and I don't think this is bearish. I personally do not think this is a bearish post. I think it is something worth mentioning, to be honest, and that's why I'm bringing it to your attention. So it's coming from the user Arika, I believe that's going to be, 2 hours ago from the time of publishing, I believe, and it says this: so it's not T35, it's C35, T plus 2. Or in the case of an AP, the ones who are actually shorting these ETFs, it is T plus 2 plus 6 plus C35. So in other words, while January the 25th is the first date they could begin to cover, the last date is February the 8th. And they have historically waited until the very last moment to pay the bill, so don't be surprised if nothing happens on the 25th. I get that, I do somewhat agree with it. It does make sense to a degree that hedge funds do want to push this one down as far as they can, as far as time is concerned. I think that is possibly, I mean, I am 50-50 on the upcoming few days, but I think that could be some of the reasons why the 21st is why, I think it could be why it's being pushed on us so hard, because if we all get excited about that, they think they could lose a few apes in the process if we do not see anything on that day. And I think if we don't see anything on the 21st into the Monday, which is going to be following the 21st, I think what we're going to see is a lot of FUD saying this was a big day, we expected big things, and if it doesn't happen, they're going to be spreading that all over to get people to try and sell. Now we're coming over here to this one. This is a simple chart, and we've all seen it many times before, but it is worth going over once more. Not going to go into it into too much detail, but this is institutional ownership for AMC. And the chart, if we can cross this off, shows us very clearly what's going on. Into December, we had a lot more institutions picking up, and a lot of these were picking up in the higher prices. So this is a share price. A lot of these were picking up above 20, a lot were picking up above 35, a lot picking up above 45, a lot picking up actually above 60, so some were buying in these very high amounts of shares actually peaked when the stock price was above 60, and these are some very smart institutions, right? We all like to diss the hedge funds, and fair enough, some of them are stupid, but these really are some of the smartest minds out there. And I think that is going to be shown in their trading tactics. So if they really thought AMC is going to zero, why would they keep buying? Now, there are a few reasons why. Potentially they could be using those shares to loan out, or possibly they could have even made a really bad trading decision, which is not impossible, but I do think there is something to be said for all of that institutional buying, and that is just my personal opinion. So now we're going on to this piece, which is from user Jersey Profit 21 hours ago. I am buying this Friday. There is no we. We are not doing it. He is just telling you, or she, what they are doing. It would be crazy if individual investors did take advantage of cheap prices that day too. One share times 6 million. Do the maths. That would be something. And go on to enjoy your week. Let's talk about the battle for 21. Once more, it's not financial advice. This user is not recommending that you do that. They're just sharing what they are doing. And people want to see this one close a little bit higher than where it is currently set up for those options, as we have discussed earlier in the day. So I think there is going to be a big battle both tomorrow and into Friday as well, and I really am excited to see what goes down as far as price is concerned. So we're coming into the end of this period now. Of course, the MOAS is inevitably getting closer. The markets are crashing around us. AMC is falling. But we're also coming closer by the minute, by the hour, by the day to the 21st. And it's really crucial now to think what is going to happen on that date. The losses are stacking up. The manipulation is becoming obvious, very, very obvious now. So where do they go? As we've discussed before, when companies, institutions, hedge funds, whatever, when they do naked shorting, they usually intend to bankrupt the company, because otherwise they're going to get caught. And they did intend to bankrupt AMC. It was on the verge of bankruptcy. That's off the table now. AMC is not going to go bankrupt. So it's not going bankrupt. What are they going to do? Looks like they're going to have to cover all of those shares. And that really is going to put them in a messy scenario. And now you see why they're kicking this can down and down and down the road as far as they can. This is going to be a big problem. And how are they going to solve it? Well, here's the thing. I'm not short on AMC, so I don't care how they're going to solve it. It's not my problem. If they chose to go short on AMC, they should work it out. And with that being said, guys, I will see you in another video, which may be later on, maybe tomorrow, but do subscribe and you'll see when it does come out. So thank you for watching this one all the way till the end. I will see you all again in a bit. Goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching. See you soon.